Can you hear me? Everyone can see and hear me. I think so, yeah.
I'm here.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing great. Sorry, everybody. That was all my fault. 100% my fault. So if you just bear with me a moment, you guys, I apologize. I had to switch. I had to switch browsers so that I could share stuff, and so now I've got to reopen stuff and things. So how are you doing down there? I did call the sheriff's department, but I never. So like I ended up going to the switchboard to dispatch.
Yeah.
And they will not put you through to somebody at the sheriff's department, but they'll take your info and have them call you back. And so I gave them my info. I'm just like, fucking, I don't give a fuck. So
they used to put you through to someone, and they used to have a cop. They used to put you through, and they used to have a cop call you and stuff. But yeah, now it's all messages and shit.
Yeah, that's asinine because I mean this was hours ago, and I still haven't gotten a phone call back. Yeah. It's not like that county's all that fucking busy. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like my wife said, they pretend to work for us, and they don't.
They sure as hell don't. Okay, so we're gonna I'm getting the files ready right now. If you wouldn't mind explaining to everybody the hell you guys have been going through and for how long, and I'll get these videos ready to go.
Yeah, for sure. We moved here a couple of years ago, and we live in a 2-bedroom apartment with 5 people and a big dog. And our dog is restless. She's used to being able to go out anytime she wants. So we take her to the park all the time, so she can stretch her legs. And eventually that caught the attention of the locals, and the sheriff across the street one day caught me in the park taking photographs of nature like we always do. I mean, we've got, I don't know, probably 100,000 pictures of that park, just of the trees. My wife takes pictures of the mushrooms and shit. And but whatever, I mean, if you go on Google and you look up that park, every picture of on Google Maps of that park is from my wife's camera. But anyways, they cop comes out. One of the videos you'll see is the first video that starts it all off. Officer Dan Schwinn, who lives there in town, comes out and he confronts me and he sees that my hoodie, I have a hoodie made for my channel, and on the front it says tank on one side, and then it says Northwest Atheist on the other side in big letters, and on the back it says Blue Lives Murder. And I don't think anything about it because I wear it all the time. It's not something I wear on special occasions. It's the hoodie I wear daily everywhere I go. So I didn't think nothing about it. He came out and was like, at first I thought he was coming out to say hi. So I was like, hey, how's it going? And he walked right past me and he started taking pictures of where my plates should be. But I just bought this van, so we didn't have plates. And he went and grabbed the VIN, which, you know, I have no expectation of privacy in public. So I was just kind of giggling about it. It was like, hey, man, yeah, go ahead, take your pictures. I don't care. And he went around the back, and I was like, what's going on, man? And you can hear it in the video. I'm kind of giggling about it. And then I realized, he says, oh, Blue Lives Murder. And I realized, oh, my God, you're mad about my hoodie. And I just started laughing. But, you know, he got that whole video between him and I and my wife was just us kind of bickering back and forth. And he told us we need Jesus and we need to find Jesus, like, which usually it doesn't bother me or my wife. We are atheists, and some of the best people we know are Christians. Some of the people we love the most are Christian, and they tell us God bless you all the time, and we love, you know, have nothing but respect for them. But if you say it to us in like a menacing way, then of course we're going to come back menacing towards you. You know what I mean? So he's telling me, you know, he's like, you need to find Jesus. So I'm like, there is no Jesus, you know, let's debate about this. And then I was like, you know what, let's just leave. So we left. He called the cops. I posted the video as I do all my interactions with him, because he's like, I'm a police officer. Yeah, he's like, I'm a police officer. That's where I live. I'm a cop. This is so I'm like, of course I'm gonna post that. He's telling my wife asked him, who are you? And he said, I'm the police and I'm a cop watcher, so of course I'm gonna post that video. So I entitled it Accidental Audit, and I posted it, and the town went ballistic. We didn't know how it went so fast, but the next day everybody like was calling us, our friends were calling us and saying, hey man, you better lay low. They're coming to your wife's work. My wife's boss called and said, hey, we need you to stay out, work for the day, because their people are coming in and they're going to attack you and stuff, which we were like, this is bullshit. You know, my wife was like, no, that's bullshit. I'm coming to work. But they made her stay out for a day. So she missed a day of work over this bullshit. So they did this whole petition they wrote corporate to get my wife fired. They did this whole petition where they contacted our landlord to try and get us evicted, and we didn't know how any of this was transpiring. And then this is the video. I see you have it queued up.
Yeah, this is one of them. Yep. I'm ready to play it whenever you are.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anything happens to my family,
no, there's gonna
on you. You understand that? Record all you want. We're gonna do the same thing. Hi. Perfect.
Oh, what's going on with this guy?
He doesn't like me taking pictures of the mountains.
Yeah, Blue Lives Murder.
Oh, they do. Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, you don't like my hoodie? That's your problem. How cute.
I'm just protecting my family.
You can do whatever you want, bud. I don't give a fuck.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Do you have tags for your dog?
Don't worry about my dog.
That's
Go
fine.
play.
Who are you?
Go play.
Right there.
Oh,
Police
lovely.
officer.
So yeah, you see right there, he's like already fishing. He's not even on duty, and he's like, you got tags for your dog, which we do. We have tags for our dog. Of course we do. So he takes the pictures that he took of us, and he gives them to the local city council president. Her name is Tammy Duval. and she runs this Glendale Neighborhood Watch, which you got the video put up right there. And she puts on her own personal little website here on Facebook, that basically that we're horrible cop haters and that we need to be ran out of town. And I mean, she literally says it over and over that we need to be run out. This is the Tammy Duval at the time was the president of the city council here in Glendale, Oregon, when she made this post that you have queued up. If you want to hit play, I can go through it with you. Oh no, is this the Dollar General one?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, this is the Dollar General one. This one right here is the Dollar General one. This is how they actually tried to get my wife fired on that one right there. And Tammy Duval's in that one too.
Okay. What video number do you need me to go to?
Say, let me go look.
By the end of this, you guys, you're going to get to see a man pull a gun on this guy. And you're going to see this guy take this dude down. Like, straight up take him down. This man has balls for days, let me tell you. So, yeah, we will keep this rolling the best we can. Do you know what number we're looking at?
I'm looking right now. Let's see. Let's see, view, extra large. I think it's let's see. Yeah, it's screen captures, clip, play 3, screen capture 2. It's one. It says play 3, screen capture 2.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, that one right there. That one. But that's the one she made. She actually says Dan gave her. That's Dan right there. Dan gave her the pictures, and then they used the link of the video, and then this is basically the people in the town that want us out. And there's several. There's one or two threats in this. There's one threat for sure in this thread where they say that it's time for a blanket party. I think this is the one where they threaten a blanket party. Yeah, and you know what a blanket party is? That's when they come into your house when you're in prison. They come into your cell and they get under your bunk and they hold your blankets down, and then a couple dudes beat the shit out of you and shank you. So what they're suggesting is coming into my house and doing that to me while I'm asleep. And the guy who suggested it was Tammy Duval's cousin. His name's Shane something. Yeah, but he's in the thread there. You'll see it in there. But and the shit thing about this is there's other people on that thread. Most of them really don't matter because they're all civilians, but there's other people on that thread that still work at the city hall. That's here in town. There's one of the people that work here at City Hall as the city records custodian is on there talking shit right underneath some of the threads.
It's crazy. You get threatened a lot. Like, is it every time you leave your house? Do you guys get harassed or followed or threatened?
Not since the latest episode. It's been pretty fucking quiet. Like, everybody's kind of looking down at their shoes when I walk by now. There's a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. There's this one old lady that's yelling at us a lot, but other than that,
yeah, there's nothing. I was wondering if it had died down since you went to City Hall.
No, it escalated after City Hall. It died down since the gun incident.
Well, yeah. I mean, come on. You took a dude down with a gun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know like 3 people who have done that shit, and you're one of them. And
Yeah, well,
it is on camera, guys. You will get to see the action if you haven't already.
Yeah.
This man is a badass.
Yeah, he pissed me off, and my wife was with me too. You know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was pretty fucking livid.
Yeah, she was pissed, and the
So,
cops didn't do
what are
nothing.
you- Now, is that a common thing that happens around there? Because I mean,
these guys use. Well, the cops don't really harass me at all. I mean, they don't really bug me. Just this one cop.
Okay, well, they come out to bullshit calls, and instead of doing something about the violence that you're being,
exactly.
a victim of, they're doing nothing, or they're threatening you with jail.
Right. They come out and they help their homies get out of trouble is what they do. It's the good old boys. It's good old boys club out here is what it is.
Yeah.
They haven't been
Bootlicker City.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They haven't been fucking harassing me like at all. The only problem I ever had with any of them was Dan Schwinn, and it was him giving those 2 pictures and the video to Tammy Duvall, and then her doing what you're looking at now. So after they did all this, they accidentally, because we tried to get into when we heard that this is the place they were posting about us, we sent requests to this group to try and get in, and they kept denying us. And then one day my wife tells me, dude, she texts me from work and says, dude, I'm in. And I'm like, what do you mean you're in? And she sends me screenshots, and she's like, dude, this is the shit they're saying about us. And I said, don't fucking comment. Don't hit like on nothing. Come home. And I I recorded everything. And I went down the next day, well, not the next day, the next available meeting, City Hall meeting. We both went down there and confronted Tammy Duvall. And but before that happened, you have a couple other videos. Did you see the video of the big guy with the goatee and the plaid shirt? They're just like a 30, maybe a minute video. It's just him walking to and from my.
Yeah, I saw that. I wasn't sure what that was, so I left that aside so that it would.
So that happened right after this post came up that you're reading right now. That guy, we don't know who he is, but that guy walked that the video that I showed you of him. That's from the dash cam of my truck that was always running, and he walked past my truck, walked around to the back window of my house, and called my 15-year-old son to the window and told him, hey, we know where you live, and then went like this across his throat. And by the time I got outside, the guy was gone.
A cop did this?
And I don't know that guy in the red, the guy with I showed you the video of him walking to the back of my house and him walking to the front of my house with the plaid shirt. I never found out who he was. He's just a fucking prick that threatened my 15-year-old son at the time. So so of course we talked to the cops about it because it was during this whole incident. And the cop said, all I told the cop, well, I didn't even know I had the video at the time. All I told the cop was he's a fucking older dude with a goatee. My son said he's an older dude with a goatee. That's all my son knows. And the cop said, it's not much to go off of. And a couple of hours later, the cop calls me up and says, he said to say that he's sorry. He didn't mean, he thought he was talking to you, not your son. And I'm like, wait a minute. You fucking know who he is? how do you know who he is? You know, he's like, oh, I know exactly who it was when you were telling me.
What the
Like,
fuck?
wait a minute. And so it's okay that he fucking threatened. He's apologizing for threatening my son. You're going to let him off the fucking hook. And he's like, well, did he really threaten you? Can you prove that?
Didn't he really apologize to us?
Yeah, he never apologized to nobody. It was bullshit. And that was the sergeant.
You hadn't called them that.
That's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. Okay,
Yep.
we're gonna move on to the next video and try. God damn it! I keep hitting the wrong. I have like 3 different computers in front of me right now, and I keep hitting the keyboard for the wrong one. Okay, so I want to get into a little bit of the action here. I wish these thumbnails were bigger. Nope, I don't want you. Okay. So what is this one?
That's Tammy Duval letting me know that I'm an idiot for parking at the park while my wife walks our dog. She's the president at the time.
Wow. The president of
the city council. She was the city council president of Glendale. She's the one that made the posts for the cop. Jeez. The cop had her do it.
You know that's like her asking if I've ever fucking heard of it, you know.
Oh yeah.
That's some crazy ass bullshit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play so people can see this.
I'm an idiot. I'm not bugging anybody. I'm sitting here. My wife is sitting here. My wife's going over here. Okay. Have a good day, ma'am. Bye.
You guys see how nice and polite he always is? I mean, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be at all, not even a tiny bit.
I try to explain myself. And then another one that happened right after that was the local. I don't know if you've seen the one where they called me a white N-word.
Yeah, that blew me away.
That blew me away too. I had to just drive off after that. I was like, "What the fuck are you even talking about?"
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to hit that one just because I don't know
how touchy it is.
Yeah, things are pretty volatile right now, and I'm not going to. I don't allow those words on. Like there are some words I know, free speech, blah blah. Fuck you guys, okay? Fuck you guys,
no, I know. I debated with myself about putting it up, just because.
No, now see, if it happened to me, I would 100% put it up.
Yeah, I had to because it was something that it was real life. I mean. And I had to expose it,
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, I mean, this town is an extremely racist ass area. It always has been. It's actually on the list for a sundown town. So if you happen to be a person of color, do not stop in this town after dark for fuel or anything. Just keep on driving.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good advice, really. Yeah. There are actually people of color that live here, but I mean,
that don't mean shit.
It doesn't mean shit. Yeah, it doesn't mean shit. So after we got all these screenshots and we could prove that all this fucking crazy shit was happening from one of our city officials, I went to the town council meeting. And we confronted Tammy Duval, and we right here, and caught her in the lie. I asked her straight up, and then
the neighborhood watch.
Go ahead.
Watch group in Glendale is a problem, and it's not just me they're ostracizing. There's other members of the community that they're picking out of the group. And they're running with the cause. They're saying, this guy's this, so let's just treat him like garbage. Let's treat him horrible. Let's run him out of town.
And in any community, you have the people on Facebook that are.
But are those people member of this council?
I know. No.
Well, we need to look into that. I would think that this council needs to look into that.
Danielle runs it.
Founding members?
I started it.
You started it?
I did, but I don't run it. It's turned over to somebody else. I do not.
But you're a founding member?
I started it.
Admin and mod and that.
I'm still an admin on it, but I don't have any control of what anybody does on there. I very rarely ever even go on there.
Have you made any of the posts?
Do what?
Have you made any of the posts about me?
No, not one.
You know, like I tell
I let
every
it sit
citizen
here
in
and
this
chew in her
town,
lie.
if you see something you don't like, if something's happening to you, report it.
Okay.
Because when you have a document trail, there's something, right?
Miss Duval? Miss Duval? You did. You did. You know, and you made the original post also.
Which is the
The
original.
original post says, Dan gave me 2 pictures of them. Dan told me you made the original
I did,
post.
and I got in trouble.
You made all the original posts.
No, I made that.
You made the one
And I
where
made the
you,
one- okay.
where the
You want me to
officer,
do this with you right here?
okay, well, I'm
So
telling
you
you,
wanna talk to me after the council meeting?
I tried to talk to you the other day
know,
when you called me an
try to
idiot.
film me,
Yes,
try to film me.
after you went off on me for about 5 minutes.
Okay, so basically, this is boiling down to, it's not the city council.
Okay, I didn't understand. I didn't understand. I just needed to know because it said Glendale Neighborhood Watch. I figured it was official city
Glendale
council
community discussion.
because
Glendale's
council members were
classified.
founding
I mean,
members. Okay,
Everything's Glendale here.
I understand. Well, I appreciate it then.
But all I can tell you is what I tell everybody else. If there's a problem, report it.
I understand that, yes, and I will. I absolutely will. If,
Because you know what happened when it got reported? I missed a 4-hour shift because my boss was worried about my safety.
yeah, they thought that we were worried about it.
Everybody was coming in to try to beat me up.
We're not afraid. We will go to our park, Olive Hour Park, every day like we have been doing, and we will park where we want to
You have
park.
every right to do it.
Absolutely. And I'm sorry if that bothers you, ma'am, but we're going to go to the park and we're going to walk our dog.
Like I said, if you want to discuss this after the meeting, I will discuss it with you.
I don't want to discuss it. It's not up for discussion with you. We're going to go to the park.
I don't have a
So,
problem with you.
Okay.
I have a problem with
okay,
the other
so I'm
stuff.
gonna cut
There
it
is
all
no
off
other
now.
stuff.
It's getting too hostile. It's
Okay.
getting cut off. I appreciate you coming to us.
Thank you, ma'am.
I wish there were more we could do about all of the things in town,
Okay.
but we don't have the power for everything.
Okay. Okay. Well,
We
I just
appreciate
wanted
you
to-
coming in.
I just wanted to clarify that.
Okay.
All right. You have a great day.
So what happened after that was immediately after the meeting, they made Tammy Duval resign. They forced her to resign her position. And then Crystal Martin, if you look, it says Counselor Crystal Martin. She is a super sweet lady. I've met her many times, and she runs a local food bank. She really cares about the community, and they put her in that position, and she is now the city council president. So they got rid of Tammy Duval, and they put Crystal Martin in her place, and it is a big shift up. So, you know, I'm glad that was able to, you know, that from this video we were able to get a bad apple out and get someone that really deserved the position in.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, that was thankfully because she did something stupid that was like on the internet public.
Yeah, I mean, she did it to herself. And if you look at there's actually, if you look at I don't think I sent you I'll have to send you later in text or something, but my wife took the screenshot of one time Tammy Duval made a post saying that if you are not happy with the way things are in the city, that and you want to make change, that you need to start attending the city council meetings. So all I did was took her advice. You know, I wasn't happy with the way she was running shit, so I went down and attended the meeting. Just so
I attend
happens.
mine all the time. I don't go down there. They won't let us down there even now. Like they won't let us down there. It's fucking hilarious. But they'll send our kids to school. But don't you come down to
Are they
fucking City Hall.
Are they doing for the COVID?
Yeah.
No, this is Trump Town, USA. They were more worried about when people were having COVID and shit. They were more like they would put a gun on, like they would shoot you if you had COVID. It was more of a. They'd rather wear a gun than a mask in this town.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here?
Oh, that's the N-word one.
Oh, okay. We're gonna skip that
that's
one.
the one where he says the N-word several times in that one. That's Billy. So after she loses her position, this is when everything starts picking up. This is
you're bumping your music. Yeah.
Without a purpose, I will have a goal. Wow. I know who
am I going to be able to drive, or are you going to? I'm not wanted here.
You're not wanted by anybody.
I'm not wanted by anybody, so I got to move out of town.
You should. I advise it.
And
I strongly advise it. You put that on your YouTube channel.
I'm gonna
do it.
I will.
Yeah, because you're not wanted.
I'm not moving out of town.
You're not liked. You are not liked. Your wife's not liked. Nothing's liked about you, buddy.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I don't care.
Nothing.
I don't give a two shits.
Good. Good. I want
you
you
don't
to know
have a choice.
Nobody likes you in this town.
I don't give a fuck.
No one. Good.
Yeah, I don't.
I
give
hope
a
it
fuck.
makes you happy. You fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
You can go. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go.
So this is how they behave, and this is like council members' family, and they're just like, yeah, go for it. Go act like an asshole.
This guy actually owns the local towing company here in town, Oregon Towing.
Fuck. That would worry me.
So he owns the local towing company. He's like a major business owner here in town. All these people that are attacking me are business owners. The guy that called me the N-word runs the hardware store and liquor store here in town.
Yeah, that explains one of the reasons why the cops won't go after him.
Yeah, because they're all local business owners. They're all local. They're locals that mean something supposedly. This guy right here, Billy, Hillbilly, I actually ended up stepping out of the car because my wife I was going to leave. When you see right here, when you see me getting ready to leave, I was putting my car, my thing on Bluetooth, and I was playing music. Eli, of course. You guys caught me listening to Eli on this one. And I was getting ready to dip. I pulled out in the street, and then he's in front of my car, and I'm still in drive. And then that's when you see me. I'm like, what's going on, man? And I turn the music off, and then I figure out what's going on. And he gets in front of my car, and he's like, if you run me over, if you hit me with your car, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. And I repeat it 100 times. I'm like, if I run you over, you're going to beat my ass, right? And he's like, yeah. So I put the car in park. I'm like, okay, whatever. Then my wife comes out of the woods, and my wife's outside alone with him and my dog. So I'm like, okay, fuck, this is getting different. So I put it in reverse, and then he's like, good, buddy, good. You did what I told you. So I back up about 35, 40 feet from him, and I park. And then I go to get out of the car, and when I do, he charged me, and he started going chest to chest with me, pushing me up against my car. And I knew he wasn't about shit because that's all he was doing. He was chest bumping me. And I had my camera out. Yeah, exactly. I had my camera out in my hand. I was videotaping him and my cell phone. And then and my dash cam was on. So I had everything covered on cameras. And I finally told him, I was like, if you fucking hit me one more time, if you chest bump me one more time, I'm going to put you on the ground. And when I said that, he yelled for a gun. He told the girl in the car, or whoever was in the car, bring your gun or some shit like that. And when he said that, I mean, you already see how I react to fucking threats of guns. I peeled my shirt off, my hoodie. I handed my fucking camera to my wife, and I grabbed him by the chest, and I pulled my fist back, and I was going to hit him in the face. And as soon as I pulled my fist back, he started crying and was talking about assault. now I got it. I've got you on camera assaulting me. All kinds of shit, right? But it was straight
so
self-defense.
Like I said, he was trying to get you to hit him because, well, that's what he wanted.
He kept pushing me. He pushed me 5-6 times before I finally went after him, and he called for a gun. So it was self-defense. Period. If I can't. I'm not like the rest of these guys. I can't carry mace and a taser and shit. I can't 2A. I can't carry a pistol with me. So the only thing I can carry with me when I'm out there is these. So this guy right here, he wasn't about shit. He came all the talk, all the yelling and the macking out the side of his neck. He wasn't about nothing.
People don't like you, huh?
Yeah, because you're
Go figure. Nobody likes you.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Holy
Coward.
shit, you got it.
Yeah, because you're cowards.
Fuck out.
You would
Coward.
come out and do
I am,
shit.
ain't
Yeah,
I
and you
never
didn't
touched
do
your shit. Not
Tank,
once.
Tank, just put music on. Just put music on. Just put music on.
That was, we were confronting him about them messing with our cars. Somebody messed with the front end of my wife's truck.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. We went to town. We made it to Safeway, and then the front end came apart on our car in the parking lot. I got up underneath there, and the steering linkage was disconnected. And I thought, well, maybe it just came apart, whatever. So I just tightened it back up with some Loctite. I don't know if you know what Loctite is, but when you use red Loctite on threads, it doesn't come back off by itself. You got to really wrench it to get it off. And so I put red Loctite on it because it's a 1-ton truck. I want to make sure that it was solid. And then I kept checking it, every day before we went anywhere, because we do a lot of driving in that truck. My kids and shit are in it. So I kept checking it every day just to make sure shit was tight. And about 2-3 weeks later, I get up under there and both the nuts were broke free and about halfway loose again. And the Loctite doesn't break free like that and back off that way. Somebody got up under there and did it again. So I re-Loctited it and hasn't happened since.
That is fucking just mind-blowing. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video here.
Yep,
I'm not sure what
Colton.
it is, but... Oh, this guy.
That's Colton in the park.
This is where he was throwing rocks at you. This is before the gun, right?
Yep, that's before the gun.
Now, let me remind you guys, these people hate him for wearing a sweatshirt that says Blue Lives Murder.
Yeah, but all these guys have blue line flags on their cars and blue line fucking flags hanging from their houses and shit and whatever, dude. They're more than allowed. I mean, that's fucking, more power to them, It's the First Amendment. Go ahead, man.
Which one is the one of the scuffle?
Fight?
Yeah.
It says the fight on it. The fight right there. 14. I think my glasses suck. There you go. Yep.
Okay, here you go, you guys. This is it. I know that some of you have been waiting for this one. You get to see this amazing dude fucking take this to jail.
This is after he pulled the shotgun on me and I pulled him out of the truck.
Fucking locking him in, calling the cops. Really, little bitch? Come on.
Away from me. Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I love how he tapped.
I would tap out.
Oh, you fucking pulled the gun on both of us, you asshole! Well, maybe you shouldn't be fucking throwing rocks and trying to threaten us with a gun! You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about! Even if he was harassing, there's no reason to throw rocks! Yeah, you're right! You're right. Maybe you shouldn't be fucking doing shit then.
She said it's no reason to punch people. This guy in the gray car actually commented on the video that
You don't ever pull
he doesn't understand why it had to come to
You
this.
still fucking did. You have one in your trunk.
I don't give a fuck.
Fucking liar.
No. I asked you. No. I don't give a fuck. I didn't. You have a gun in that truck. You think I aimed it at you?
So what? Like you're gonna hit him with the rocks?
Now, and you have video.
fine,
You have
but you
video
have
of
a gun in
him
that truck.
aiming the gun.
No.
All right. Well, let
I'm
him
not
go.
until a cop gets here.
Yeah, let him
Yeah, they better show up.
I'm not getting up.
Wait, mister.
You're not complying now.
Wait a second.
Get him down. Get the fuck.
Hold it.
Don't move, boy.
Maybe you shouldn't be fucking flexing with your gun, asshole.
Again, I'm gonna choke you
Get
out.
the fuck off me.
Get
You know
off
what?
of him.
Let's go.
Don't even
Get off
stop.
of him now.
Stop.
He's got a gun in that truck. Get off. Get down.
Be in control.
Get his gun. Get off. Get his gun.
None of your business.
Get his gun.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? None of your fucking business. Excuse me?
Get off.
He's got a gun. Fuck you. He's a punk. You're a punk. You're all punks.
Get off of
He
him.
fucking picked it up like he was gonna do something.
Get off of him. Get
Yeah,
off
what?
of
Going to the motherfucking park? You have no idea what you're talking about.
Goes to his gun. I'm taking
You
him
little
down.
fucking pansy.
Get off of him. I'm off of him. If he goes to his gun, I'm taking him down. All right. Go for your gun. Go off over there.
Hey, he's with me. No, he pulled a gun. He pulled a
Pull the
fucking
gun on
gun.
me. You were
No.
in his fucking face. The whole
No.
fucking time. Bullshit. Bullshit, dude. I watched it.
Yeah, I have it all on film. No, 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 you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay, which one is the
Yeah.
one where we can see him pulling the gun on you?
Let me see.
Is it this one right here, number 13?
I'll have to look. Yeah, 13.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right, here we go, guys.
Knock the fuck out.
Do it.
What are you gonna do? Call
Do
the
it.
cops on
No,
me?
do it. Come on, knock me out.
You don't like
Throw a rock.
Oh, what the? Get the
Glitched
fuck
at me,
off
then he
motherfucker.
swung on me.
You want it?
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Actually,
Come on,
see, he
motherfucker.
swung there,
Yeah.
swung again,
Tough guy.
Back the fuck away from my truck.
then pulls the gun.
Oh, you do it?
Back the fuck away from my truck.
Got a gun now,
Did I
huh?
just
You're
hear
over
it?
by my
Fucking,
truck.
Got a gun
I
now,
don't
huh?
know what you
What
have.
are you
Do you
gonna
have
do
a
with your
Yeah,
weapon?
he
gun?
cocked it. He opened it.
Get the fuck away from me, you fucking faggot.
It was a 12
You're a
gauge. You
fucking
loaded
little
it.
bitch.
these people are
If you play it
disgusting.
again, you can hear him load it.
Knock the fuck out.
Do it.
What are you gonna do? Call
Do
the
it.
cops on
No,
me?
do it. Come on, knock me out.
You don't
Tough guy.
like
Throw a rock.
Oh, what the? Get the fuck off
Come
me,
on, motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Do it.
You want it?
Yeah, do it. Do it. Come on,
That's what I
motherfucker.
thought. That's
Yeah,
what I fucking
yeah.
thought.
Tough guy.
Back the fuck away from my truck, motherfucker.
Oh, you do it?
Oh,
Back the
dude,
fuck
yeah.
away from my truck.
Got a gun now, huh?
You're over by my truck.
Got a gun
I
now,
don't
huh?
know what you have.
What are you
Do you
gonna
have
do
a
with your
weapon?
gun? What are you gonna do?
Get the fuck away from
You
me,
little
you fucking
puss.
faggot.
You're a
You're
fucking
so
little
scared.
bitch.
That's just fucking
Yeah.
insane. Insane. I don't know about y'all in the feed, but when it comes to firearms, I don't care if it's a 22 or if it's a 310, 410. It doesn't matter. I'm fucking freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
But when I say freaking
Yeah,
the fuck out, I mean like getting away. And he's just like, "What are you doing with that gun? Excuse me."
Yeah, I was pretty pissed. I'm just, it's been coming to a head with these guys, you know, they keep talking shit and doing this shit to us every time we go out. And, you know,
You know,
I'm
the cop-
tired of it.
The cop that shows up afterwards and does nothing. This cop does fucking nothing, people. Nothing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Which
tries
ones
to-
are those?
Let's see.
Oh, I know this is one, but I don't want to start in the wrong order.
Let's see. I think,
I had
pretty
time to do
much-
this, y'all.
pretty much all of them from, you can see from 15 on are me dealing with the cops and the local Renee.
And the local Renee.
Yeah, this is the local Renee actually spinning the story for the cop. You can hear her saying strangulation right behind him. She's going from one person to another, just talking shit. The cops were there for about an hour getting videotape from the store, getting videotape from someone's cell phone or some shit, I guess, and talking to all the bystanders. I could hear him talking to the dudes in the white trucks over there. And they were saying that I was in his face the whole time, that I started it, that it was all me, and blah, blah, blah. And that the kid only pulled the gun as self-defense, that I attacked him in his truck.
Wouldn't you like to know? Because you like that shit. It's probably your upper lip.
The people in this town are all fucking crazy, I'm telling you.
That cop pulled her right inside. It's weird.
Show you. I got some videos to show you. You ready to talk yet?
I know, we're waiting. No,
Huh?
not to us yet. We were harassed. When is our turn?
Just please let me talk.
This was after about an hour of sitting there.
Yeah, I got videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't fucking care.
No, because they're on their
Everything
side.
should be in order after this, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is the...
Yeah. This is when he finally comes and sees you, right?
Yeah. He finally
Seems
came
like a
over to talk to
one-sided
us.
deal here.
I've talked to him. I've talked to the store.
And all the other buddies, everybody else.
I'm coming to talk to you.
Yeah, it seems like you're talking to all your homies first.
I don't know any of these people.
Yeah, I know, but you know me, though.
You the one supposed to watch the video?
Yeah, he's the one that's supposed to watch the video. Yes. Would you please come videotape this? Fuck.
And you should just be able to hit the next one. Yeah.
No, he told me that he definitely threw him.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So you forgot about that, though, huh?
So he doesn't want to.
Oh, no, this is the
Of
last
course he
one.
doesn't.
He's bleeding on his leg, too,
Is it?
from holding him down.
Okay, but
Yeah, this is the
Of
last
course he
one.
doesn't want to press
He
charges.
threw
Nobody
it
wants to
him,
press
he cocked
charges.
the gun, then there's blood on
And
the
of course, you're not going to, and he's not going to get any charges
Just
for
get out of
anything
order,
unless
did
I
it not,
press
like,
charges, and
refresh?
it's going to be mutual.
I don't.
Let me look.
He's not going to get charges unless I get charges, right?
He said he doesn't want to press charges.
And again, this is the same thing like the other day. He won't get charges unless I get new
I want
charges.
repercussions for him, yes.
Okay, you're not the victim here.
Oh, yes, I am.
Please stop. He's not going to get charges unless I take new charges, right? What are the new charges I'm getting?
I knew this is where they were going because this is how they do it every time.
Yeah.
I would definitely like to press charges, but what are the charges I'll be getting?
Well, you do have potentially strangulation.
Then I guess we'll be going about our separate ways.
Do better. Here in Oregon, strangulation is 5 years mandatory. It's a measure
I
of
won't be pressing
charge.
charges today.
Yeah, well, you didn't even
Yes.
really
Because I
choke
had
him.
to choke him out. I had
Like,
The cop,
fighting him. I choked
the
him out.
choke hold that I put him in, the guillotine.
or yeah, you put him in the front headlock and pulled him down.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll go our
you could,
separate
if
ways today.
my ulna goes into your like thing, you're gonna feel that, and your voice
We're
is
gonna
gonna
go our
change.
separate ways today. Thank you.
Like,
And
just
just
legs
letting
always
you know that,
taps.
next time he sees me, he just needs to walk the other way.
I didn't let him out.
Okay,
That would be
and
another thing.
They told me I'm not
Yeah,
allowed
like
to
you-
do that.
right.
General.
No, tell him that I
it's
would
like your hips
appreciate
weren't like
all of
coming
you.
up.
You know, I
you
know you
know?
can't make them.
Like you weren't
But,
trying to like
uh,
stand him up at all. So
Uh,
No,
you know,
to try and control him.
if he
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't even want an apology. Fuck that kid.
When he put
They
him
were
down on the
just doing
ground,
their
Because
best to get him off.
how
What
was
they
that
were doing.
strangulation? You put him down
Yeah,
to
dude, you
protect us.
we're super nice about everything. Stapled us, went to
With
side
him
control,
having
I had my right hand.
stapled his
Look at how
arm.
long I had my right
because he
hand
threw
free.
rocks at him. Are you serious right now,
Yeah,
you guys?
you were like keeping him from like retaining
And I
guard.
have
You
what's
were
that?
good.
You're throwing rocks at my husband?
You
Yeah.
know.
could have walked
Because,
away. You could have
listen,
called the cops.
Like,
I can talk to them like words, and they don't like
Like
to
the
use
cops
their
should be
words.
learning
Listen,
from
please,
you.
don't talk
In
down to me,
fact,
please.
I'm not talking down to
You
you.
know?
I'm telling
We can
you.
be adults and
The way
talk
that
about
it
it. I
is,
went into the
there
store
would
and
be a
asked, did you throw
strangulation
rocks at my husband?
Okay.
So here's the thing.
So us defending
no,
ourselves.
But you didn't come in and say, did you? You came in screaming and
So
yelling.
what? He fucking threw rocks at my husband and he
but
talked a fucking
trying
gun.
you're trying to tell me that you're using your words appropriately. That's gonna.
I can say
that's
fuck
gonna,
if I
Wow.
I'm not saying anything about Chris.
So what are you yelling at me
The
for?
Yeah,
Yeah.
talking
level that
down
you
I
brought
can
up
be
on my
emotional.
dude.
Stuff just
the
happened
same
right now. You can't use
response,
my reaction against
Well-
me, sir.
Okay.
We'll be.
I'm allowed to be
You guys
upset
are
if I
good?
want to
Can't
be
use
upset.
my reaction against me.
Well, just let him fucking do whatever he
they
wants
always
next
do.
time, and maybe
That's how
you'll
they
get
do,
something.
man.
And
They
then
team up and they go against people.
Yeah. And the other ones I think are like you showing them the videos and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's us
should be.
trying to actually, because they did that whole hour-long investigation, pulling all them videos and talking to all them people trying to get the charge on me. And then I fucking said, all you got to do is just look at these 2 videos, and all your other fucking investigation doesn't mean nothing. And that's how it all, that's how I walked away that day.
Right. Yeah, those should be the 2 next ones, I think.
Yeah, that's the first one. That's me showing him throwing
I'm
the
in
rock.
the park taking pictures of the goddamn wilderness, and he throws
That's
3
where he's throwing
rocks
the
at
rocks
me.
at you and stuff. Yeah.
But he doesn't get mad because he didn't.
Just let him listen. Gets out of his truck and starts throwing rocks at me in the park like a fucking kid. Hear the rocks hitting the trees? That's me dodging rocks like I'm fucking 12. That's this dipshit. Okay, hold on.
Have a good day, pal.
That's him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This cop don't give a flying fuck.
Fuck
No.
I don't. Oh, you can see it in this video right here when he's watching it. He actually just kind of looks
I'm
around.
tired of people pulling guns on me, throwing rocks at me. I'm tired of people telling me I don't belong here. I'm tired of people telling me that I need to leave. I'm tired of people attacking me at the park. I'm tired of people attacking me here in the street. Please help.
Okay, I'm trying to listen to the video. Okay.
Yeah.
He ain't even watching the fucking video.
Pull the gun on me. He pulled a fucking gun on me. Of course I put him on the ground. He swung on me. He fucking pulled the gun on me. He threw rocks at me. And then these fucking guys, I came out here and told them, no, I'm not going to let him up until someone secures his goddamn gun. And everybody, no, get off him. Someone secure his fucking gun. We all have guns, pal. Fuck him.
Yeah, that was a threat in my opinion.
Are you gonna help us?
This made me cry the first time I heard it.
All right, thank you.
So where do we go?
You got your information already?
Yep.
Okay.
My problem is I don't feel like you guys even care about us. You guys are just humoring us right now. We were harassed at the
So
park.
just let him talk.
Well, the
What's going to
last
happen?
time, it was a mutual harassment thing,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So we just,
Okay, I don't like.
Okay, just
last
let him
time-
talk, please.
Okay, so yeah, I got to go talk to him about the rocks at the park now because I didn't know about that.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
he did, of course he
You guys
didn't bring
didn't
that
talk
up.
to us.
And that's why we talk to everyone.
Okay.
I know,
just
but
have to talk to
we're the
everyone.
victims. Do you understand that? I don't like.
Okay, well, the way
They're
that-
trying to play the
way
victim
this all
here.
comes out, and
I know how it plays
you come
out.
in
That I beat
screaming into
everybody
the
up.
Yeah,
store.
I understand,
Okay.
dude. Yeah, I get it. But
So-
it started at the park, and just because there was another time doesn't mean anything. You should treat this as a new day.
It is. That's
Good.
what I'm saying.
Okay, but I don't feel like you're even humoring me. You're just like humoring them and asking them questions, not even concerned about my well-being. We're asking you, please help, and you're not even giving me the time of day.
entire video.
I don't even feel like you care. You're not even
Like
acting
that,
like you
I
care.
watched an entire
about-
video.
I want you to help us. I want you to tell them you can't harass people. I'm not going to get bullied out of town or going to the park every day because they don't like my
that's-
husband.
that's
I want
what-
you to tell them they can't be like that. You guys tell me to stop talking to them. I want you to tell them that for me.
I will.
Thank
Okay.
you. Absolutely. Great.
But like
You have to remember too, my little worked up because you guys took a long time to even come talk to me. You guys haven't even asked me my opinion or anything.
he spoke with you immediately.
He just got my information about my name.
I made sure you guys were
But you
okay.
talked to all of them first and got their story and her video.
I got
and for
everyone's.
that guy, but you
so
didn't talk to us
I
until
got,
now.
okay. I got
But do you see what I'm
everyone's.
saying? I feel
But-
like it's biased. I don't feel like it's fair.
Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
I want
but
you
it
to
is
treat
what
us
it is.
fairly, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So where are we going from here?
It is
I'm
what
gonna go talk to him about what happened with the rocks.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he threw 3 rocks at me.
He don't deny it. He just says it is what it is.
It's disgusting. It is disgusting.
Yep.
These cops will
Yeah.
protect anybody in this town but this man and his family. And mind you, he has kids too. It's not just him and his wife. He's got kids too.
Yep. We have to drive our kids to and from school. The school for my youngest is a block away from
Are you
here.
gonna
I
help
can
us?
walk out on the front porch and look at it, and I have to drive them. I have to drive my youngest to school every day, to and from school, because of the threats. And then my other two go to the high school about 2 miles from here, and I have to drive them to and from. Can't let them walk around town. You know, they want to go on walks and shit and be normal kids. I can't let them do that because, you know, we're too worried about shit. We have secret knocks. We have the doors locked special ways. We have fucking cameras on all the doors. Not an hour after the fight happened downtown, that crazy lady that was running around telling everybody that I strangled that poor innocent boy came to my door and was knocking and looking for a cat. You know, like what the
Right.
fuck, man? It's such a small town.
The whole strangle thing is crazy, dude. I've put that choke on so many people to do exactly what you've done, like what you did.
Yeah.
Like just using it as a takedown, like.
Yep.
You know, like it's simple
difference
control
is that I'm
tactics. Like you
telling-
wrapped the head, you just waited, you didn't push your hips, you floated them back, like you know, controlled
didn't
wrist
wanna
from
hurt it.
side control, like standard procedure.
I
You
I
know?
knew as soon as I got him in that guillotine, I knew that he wasn't going anywhere to do anything. He gave up.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just wanted to flip him over and fucking control him was all, you know.
Well, especially when he was doing nothing to like stop the situation. Like most times wrestlers will take a guillotine to get a takedown. Like they'll be
he
okay with
wasn't
that.
doing shit.
You know. No, like
totally.
you know, he wasn't fighting the hands, nothing. And you were just sitting there with him, just like, are you good? You know, like I think you pulled your hips in once just to like show him a little bit. Be like,
Yeah,
hey,
when he- 'cause
here's
he
pain
was still-
compliance,
he was
just a
still
touch of it.
Yeah, he was still
Yeah.
punching a little bit. I did lock him a little bit just to kind of tell him what's up.
Yeah.
And then I did.
And then I don't even know if you
back
like.
and
It didn't even look like you were given pressure when you like took him down. Like it just you
Not
just
at
kind of
all.
like
I didn't-
floated
I
him
really-
down.
I gently laid him down.
Yeah.
And like I said, too,
Like
my
and then he
right
rolls
hand
to
was
his back.
fucking-
You didn't even go mount. Like you could have went mount hooks in, let him feel all that like weight of you for a while,
I
you know,
all my weight on
like.
I went to the side and
Yeah.
I just pinned his.
You went to like crucifix. You like you stapled his arm, controlled the.
Yep.
I was like, all right, you've done some stuff before, you know, like I know those jujitsu mat skills when I see them.
I took judo when I was a kid, when I was younger, and
oh yeah,
for a year. Then
right.
Other than that, it's all street fighting, you know, just fucking.
Well,
being
I
bullied
saw you
along as a
like
kid.
you like posted through the overhand, and then like he was like, oh God, where am I? You know, and then you rapped and like controlled and like, you know, so he had already swung at you like twice, kicked you like, yeah.
Yeah,
you were more than
let him
nice
hit me
about
a
it.
few times before I finally pulled him out of the truck. When the last straw
You
was
should
when he.
You should send it
wanted
into
him- I
Gracie
wanted him
Breakdown,
Huh?
but Gracie
What show?
Breakdown. You should send it into them. They'll be more than happy with that. They'll be like, oh, jujitsu was used, great. You know,
I've never seen the
but
breakdown.
they're the ones who took like judo is a sub-derivative of
Yeah, I know
jiu-jitsu
who the
originally.
Gracies are.
Yeah.
Brazilian
Gracie
jiu-jitsu
Breakdown's their
voice
channel. It's got their
Indeed.
kids, Hinner and Hedon. So
Yeah, I remember watching that fucking special Breathe about Hicks and Gracie.
oh God,
Back in
Hickson's
the day.
ridiculous.
he was
Choke,
insane.
the documentary you talking about?
Choke,
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Hickson.
Yeah, not Breathe, Choke. Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie Bravo,
Yeah,
I
Hicks and
think.
Gracie was
Yeah, but no, I mean the Gracies do a ton recently on like they teach a ton of cops how to do this stuff. Loads.
Yeah.
And I'm conflicted with that because to me I know it's better control, right? And should be in turn less violent, yet the guys are still out here putting people to sleep, you know.
Yeah.
So you can't, you know, like, but they do what is it GST, Gracie Survival Tactics, where they teach people how to pull people out the car like you did, you know, like in multiple ways, get them on the ground, deal with them, control the wrists, like make sure that they don't get any weapons you might have, wait till backup arrives, essentially, you know. But they do tons of like, you know, use of force breakdowns and stuff on their channel too, just so you can see how cops go wrong, you know.
Cops
and
go
how
wrong
exactly.
by fucking existing. Period. I'm sorry.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you. You know.
Yeah, they say
But I
there's
mean, you
good cops
essentially
and
did
bad
what a cop should do. If you're gonna
They
have
say-
one,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, they say there's good cops and
So-
bad cops, and I say that the only good cop would be a cop that turns in another cop, and those just don't exist.
They do. They do.
You know what some of the funniest videos are?
Wait, hang on. Wait, no. His name
Mhm.
is Javier, and he is a badass motherfucker. I love this guy. I talk to him on
Oh,
a
yeah?
daily because he is the shit, and he is facing 20 years
Mm.
for doing the right fucking thing. Let me tell you.
Oh man,
Right.
Yeah, see, that's what happens whenever they do the right thing. All the cops turn on them and fuck them.
Yeah.
And the guy, the three cops
Especially if they say
committed
that-
the damn murder, they're fucking
Yeah.
still working. Like normal
Right.
fucking working, not
Like-
desk job or nothing, like working.
Oh.
Like nobody gives a fuck.
I mean, every time I've seen any of these police shootings, it's all because they fucked up from the start. Like, the first thing they did was wrong. Then the second thing they did was wrong. The third thing they did, like, you know, they run out of tools on the tool belt. The beating doesn't work. The taser doesn't work. You know, so what's left? Like, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's just the funniest videos though are to watch some guy who has any skill grappling wise or whatever. When a cop goes hands on, it's the best. You know, crawling out on a cop, shoving him down, turning the back, taking the back.
Yeah, they don't know what to do. Unless
No
there's
idea.
12 of them.
Right. Usually,
That's
you know,
that's their
Sweden comes over and shows us how to do it. like way better, you know? So they even asked the suspect that like injured another person, hey, are you okay, sir? Are you going to be all right? You know, like let an American cop do that. Like it's not happening, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm surprised they use anything other than a billy club to greet you with at this point, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah,
just tase you right off
anyway,
the bat.
there was one I saw the other day of like a cop tasing near a gas station and all the fumes lit up.
On the bike, yeah.
Like,
They that guy had 3rd-degree burns over most of his body. They don't know if he's going to survive or not. And I take
that's
that
happened a
personally.
load
I'm
of
a
times.
biker.
Yeah.
That's scary shit.
So
you know, you can be. When I pull up on the pumps all the time with my gear on, my helmet on, I don't fucking know what's going on around me.
And they get mad at you if you got a ball peen in your saddlebag. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
The cops around here pretty much leave me alone because they know who the fuck I am, and I just don't think they want to be on camera. You know.
I get 2 issues with being a big dude like yourself. The cop either wants to deal with me first or doesn't at all.
Yeah.
You know? So, and they usually don't want anything to do. It's usually just pull first, ask questions later. Like, you know, so, you know, I steer clear of that.
Yeah, I try and it's always a challenge.
Yep. Well, thank you for letting me on, Noli, to figure out what I messed up in the order. So appreciate it.
Thank you for coming up. I appreciate that.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Did I mod you over here in the feed? Because if I haven't, I want to do that
know if you
before
did.
I go.
Here, I'll put one more thing that says like mod me. Where is the? Oh, here it is. Here you go. Otherwise, appreciate having you on.
Oh,
yeah, having me on.
Modded. Okay, cool. Yep, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, fam. We'll see you in a bit.
See ya. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is kind of how it goes. You know, it's not just, you know, the cops. It's all the people in this town. They're fucking with this man and his family to the point where they can't go anywhere alone.
It's not really it's not really all the people. It's probably about 10% of the people. This town is a really beautiful town, and there is a lot of good people here. Let me make sure I make that clear. The school here is excellent. The teachers here are excellent. Most of the business owners here are really nice people. The churchgoers here are really sweet people. Like the bakery here. I mean, there is a lot of really sweet people that live here in this town. It's honestly about 25, 30 people that are just complete pieces of shit.
And the cops.
And the cops backing them up. The cops.
Because the cops arrested these people so many times over. I mean, it's not even funny. That one dude who ran you off the fucking road and like into the
the cops need to be doing their fucking job. It's the cops, and you know the city council did their thing like immediately when I brought the shit to their attention. They got rid of the bad apple and put someone better in the place. So you know, even the city council here, I'm impressed with. You know. I mean, they were like, whoa, wait a minute, there's a problem? Yeah, we don't need that here.
Yeah, this shit is getting frustrating to see come from your channel all the time. For me, anyway, I still say it's the whole damn town because, you know, if it wasn't, then these other people, these good people, would come out and stand up for you. They would contact the police and they would be like, hey, lot of them why didn't you come over here and deal with this?
And that's happening, actually. A lot of them are. A lot of them are getting really pissed. A lot of the locals that have lived here their whole lives are now starting to back me up. And they're like, hey, this is fucking, especially after the fight, the incident the other day. they're like, for example, when a lot of this shit was being said, I wasn't even in town. I was gone for a couple of weeks visiting family, and people were saying that I was harassing the local cops or something. And one of the locals here that originally didn't know us went to bat and was like, "Hey, man, that's fucking bullshit. He's not even in town," and shut everybody down. And then one of the ladies that originally made one of those posts that was to get my wife fired is now friends with us and is going against everybody and is like, these people are good people. And, I mean, it's changed. It has changed. We've just me standing up for myself and my wife standing up for herself and the people seeing that we're not pussies. I think that's really done a lot for it. And a lot of the people here have got our backs.
I find that just fucking fascinating.
Yeah.
It sounds like some high school bullshit or some
really
fucking
is.
yard bullshit.
It really is. It really is. The racism here is off the fucking chain.
Like I said, that town is flagged as a sundown town. You do not want to fucking get caught driving through there. Fuck that.
Yeah, I can believe that. Absolutely. I can believe that. Absolutely. I didn't know that, but yeah, I can totally believe that.
Yeah, if you get online and you look up, just look up a list of sundown towns in America. And I mean, there's actually a lot of them in Oregon, like a lot, like 40 or 50 of them, easy.
Yeah.
Washington, what cracks me up is I know some of these supposedly sundown towns in Washington, and yeah, they kind of look like they might be a sundown town, but I know almost everybody in that town, and that is not a sundown town. If you want to know what's up, go over that hillside right there where you see the firelight and go have yourself a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to go to a true sundown town, come on visit Glendale.
For real.
I'll give you the tour. There's some, like, every other car here has a rebel flag on it. We just seen someone wrote a bunch of shit on the back of someone's window and then misspelled the N-word on the back of it, calling them something. Oh my God,
really?
Like, yeah, it says Niger, like the country.
Oh, yeah, I know where that's at.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. They're idiots. This town is amazing.
Inbred
more ways than one. Yeah.
But you can totally say that for like all the natives on my res too, though, because like we're all related to each other. Like everybody is a cousin to everybody that's on that reservation, and whenever I see like one of my aunts or my cousins or whatever with a dude, I'm just like, and then he's native. I'm like, dude, are you dating your cousin? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. That's funny. That's funny.
It is. It's fucking hilarious. Like you got to go like 8 reses over to like get outside of your bloodline.
Well, that's funny. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, yep. All right, guys. Well, it is time for us to get going. I love ya. I think you're amazing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Support your local freaking sex workers, you guys. Don't just talk about it.
Yeah.
Be about it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Love ya. Have a good night.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Bye.